People always ask me, how do I get a good deal on a car? And where can I buy these cheap, underpriced cars that everyone's talking about? So I'm gonna show you how to do it without a dealer's license. First off, how do I buy my cars? In the last 6 years of buying countless cars, I can confirm that the best car deals are on the marketplaces. There's two main ones, Facebook and Craigslist. As you probably know, Facebook Marketplace has become the go-to platform for buying cars. You can endlessly scroll through listings in your area, with hundreds of new ones popping up every day. There's other platforms like OfferUp, eBay, or even auctions, but they just don't compete at all. OfferUp has outdated posts and has way fewer listings. eBay's overpriced and more focused on classic cars. In auctions, you're competing with people who have several years of experience, and there's a lot of horrible cars there. Well, Facebook is fast, easy to use, and by far the best place to look. Since there's so many listings, it can be hard to find deals, but that's a good thing for us because that means it's hard for others too, which ends up being less competition for you once you learn how to find them. Right away, as I'm scrolling, I already see some listings I would buy cars from. And all I'm looking at right now is just the type of car it is and the price. 95% of people don't click on listings with bad photos and bad descriptions, but that's actually what I'm looking for because that means it could be a good deal, and if it is a good deal, not as many people are going to see it. Along with bad photos, I also look for bad descriptions, like I said, and the price isn't listed sometimes, and things that would scare people away. Sometimes a listing's going to make a car sound horrible, talking about some major problem. Maybe they say it won't start, but then I'll just go in person to see it, and it just needs a new battery. Before continuing to search for a deal, here's the filters I use. Because if you don't use them right, you're going to miss out on cars that you would never see. Just like when I first started, I'd set filters for everything. The price, the exact car I wanted, if there was a filter for it, I'd fill it out. Then I'd spend weeks looking for a car that fit my filters. Finally, I realized what was happening. My filters were too specific, filtering out all the good deals. To filter out everyone selling anything that isn't a car, choose vehicles, then put the distance you're willing to travel. Keep in mind, you're going to be spending thousands on a car, so it's definitely worth it to expand your search and drive further for a car. What I'll do is start out close within like 20 to 40 miles, then expand it more when I run out of listings to look at. Next, sort by newest listings so you can find the deals that were just listed. This is crucial as it'll increase your chances of getting a deal before others. Sellers are going to naturally meet up with the first person that messages them and is ready. So having the newest listings, you could be the first to message. Then under owner, put individual. So you filter out all the dealers. I've never once bought a car from a dealer because they're always overpriced. Dealers are essentially other flippers trying to make the most money possible. For the rest of the filters, to see the most listings, leave them blank. As the more filters, the less cars to choose from. If you have a budget, you can put that in too, but I'd put it $2,000 above what you're willing to pay so that you can negotiate the car down in person. Even with the right filters, it's hard to know which car is cheap and which ones are just not worth as much. Let's do an entire search for a car together so you can see what it looks like when I use all the tricks to find the best deal. So now we got all our listings right here. Like this first one I can see has a lot of miles, but it's pretty cheap for what it is. So I'll just click on it. They blurred out, the pictures are kind of bad, but let's see. When it's in Spanish, it obviously has the translation. It got hit in the back, see I didn't see that. I guess I'm just blind, it's all over. It doesn't look too good, so I wouldn't even buy this one. Again, these cars are just sell for cheap normally, so I won't even go for it. Keep scrolling, looking for some things. This one's pretty cheap. It's kind of high miles as well. Let's see what it has to offer. Headlights are faded. The hood's all messed up. There's a whole bunch of mess ups all over it. But yeah, it's pretty horrible. Okay, we don't want this. I'd just move on to the next one. See, this one, it doesn't even have the miles. And you can see right in the title as needs the transfer to be fixed. I don't want to do any transmissions, but that is a good price for what it is. Here's one that could be good. It only has 106,000 miles, and it's not too expensive. Let's see what's about. It's a hybrid. I didn't even realize. I don't buy hybrids. I mainly just buy gas cars. This one's a truck for a pretty good price, but it's a flatbed, and I don't like to buy flatbeds because they don't sell as well. Here's a really cheap one. PT Cruisers are always cheap, but that's a very good price. She runs a little rough. We don't really want that. It's probably got some issues. I'm not even going to look at the pictures. $975, that's pretty cheap. It does have 230,000 miles, but let's check it out. Oh, it's all beat up. Okay, next. Right here, Ford Fiesta. It's pretty cheap. These things are usually cheap, again, but let's see. It looks like it has a code. The only problem is this code. From now on, the car is fine. So this one, for the price it is and the miles it has, I will search up the code. Very small leak was detected. Emission system. Just scroll around. Look at that. It's probably a little part you have to replace. For now, it seems like it's not that bad of a problem. Of course, I haven't researched it much or anything, but I would actually consider buying this one. I'd message the guy and check it out. We got to check the pictures first. It might be horrible. It's a little dent, it looks like. That's not a huge deal. Yeah, oh. They have stickers, but they look like it's on both sides. Sometimes people put stickers over dents in horrible spots, but it looks like it might be fine. I don't know. You just have to figure that out in person. But we're going to use this car and compare prices with other similar Ford Fiestas and see if it's actually a good price. Just take this, go back here. Just get Ford Fiesta. I don't do the year. You can just look for ones with similar year. Ford Fiesta. Make sure you sort again. Where's it? News first. See, look at that. Ford Fiesta, 2,300. This one's 2,900. These things are very cheap. This one has no problems, but they don't want to give any discounts. This one, a lot higher miles. This one, high price, high price. High price, high price. There's our car. High price, high price. High price. See, this one has low miles. Let's see. I bet there's something wrong with it. Runs, paint needs registration late. It's manual. I don't even buy manual cars because not as many people want them. This one's really cheap. What's up with this? Good ABS and brakes and firm price. You see all the cars in the background? He's probably, yeah, like, he's in a weird place. He's got a lot of cars. Those could just be his personal cars, but it looks like he's fixing up a lot of them. This one's pretty good. 91, runs good. I personally driven it. He's got it at a mechanic shop. It's definitely got something wrong, or he just fixed it something, so I'd avoid that one. So I'd say our car right here. Our car's a decent deal at $2,300. It only has 150,000 miles, which really isn't that bad. A lot of people buy cars at that price. So we're gonna say that's good enough. From here, we'll hop onto Craigslist to compare and confirm the value of the cars right. It works the same way as Facebook. Just go to cars and trucks, sort by owner, put in the travel distance, and sort by newest. With that, do the same process of looking over similar cars to see if they're going for similar prices on here. When you're over here at Craigslist, go to cars and trucks. We're in Orange County, it doesn't really matter. And Ford Fiesta. Sort your thing by owner. Miles, whatever, 40, we'll do the same. Look at this. As you can see, there's a lot less listings on Facebook, but they're all going for high prices. Craigslist has less users and seems to be losing more each day. It used to be the site for all the people, but now they're growing up, dying, and new people are just going over to Facebook, meaning there's less listings here. But there's still for sure good deals on it. And the ones here are higher quality since you had to pay $5 to post a car. So people think about it more before posting. It seems like there is some cheaper cars around $3,000, but a lot of them are going for $5,000, even $6,000 sometimes. There's some crazy ones like this one. We wouldn't even deal with that. That's just a crazy person. It does have lower miles, but still. So I would say that our car is actually priced decently cheap. So let's go to our car. Let's see if I can find the license plate. That's a problem. You can't find the license plate. You can't see it has the registration up to date. But I like to look for license plates because then you can directly buy a Carfax for it. But here I would just ask him for the license plate or the VIN so I could buy a Carfax for it. And if he'll give it to me, I'll continue on with the searching process, looking at this car. But if he doesn't give it to me, maybe there's something up and he purposely avoided the license plate. Some people are just scared to put the license plate in it because they think it gives secret information, but there's literally cars driving all around every day. It's really not a problem to put your license plate in. So let's just pick another car really quick and I want to show you something. We'll just say this one because it's kind of low miles. So what I want to show you with this car is I'll actually get a Carfax for it. And obviously the other one we would have gotten a Carfax for, but I'll do it on this one just to show you how to read a Carfax, how to avoid all the problems it might have on it. And yeah, we'll check it out. All right, so here's the Carfax. This is what pops up right away. And as you can see, it's not looking good yet. You can see it has severe damage again. 4 previous owners, that's fine. Severe damage, look at that, all along the front. Sometimes you'll just see like the front only or the side only, but this thing is probably crashed huge all across it. It's not a total loss, which means it's not a salvage car, but it is a crashed car. They didn't fix it at the dealer. They just fixed it at random shops, obviously, to save some money. But it's better if they fix it at the dealer because the dealer usually just does a better job. Second person crashed it. So this car I wouldn't buy just because of the Carfax. But let's go back to our car because it's $2,300. Let's just say the Carfax came back good. The only thing I see is that it was listed 4 days ago. And if it was a good deal, it probably would have sold. But I still think we could make some money on this and I would message this person. So with this car, let's just say that code's gonna take $300 to fix. It'll probably cost like 20 bucks. I don't know what's exactly wrong. But it does look like it doesn't really need any other work. So we just had to clean it. Let's just say we put $300 into it. So all-in cost is $2,600. That's a good deal, and I'd probably try to negotiate the price down even, well, I would negotiate the price down even more to hopefully $2,000, $1,500, just depending on what he acts like and stuff. But I would actually buy this car. You could resell it probably 3 or 4 grand, make a little bit of money on it, and it would be a really quick flip. So with our all-in value of $2,600, you can kind of decide after negotiation what you think you're gonna get it for, and you could decide if that's worth it for you. On this one, it actually is worth it. So we just message the seller and go forward with it. And if no red flags pop up and horrible things, then I'll go check it out, make sure it's good, and buy it. But just make sure that you have an extra $300 to $500 buffer to where you can spend that much on the car and still make money on it, because sometimes just things will go wrong with it. Let's just say we get it for $1,800, spend $200 on fixing it, we're $2,000 into the car. Let's say we could sell it for $3,500. That's $1,500, and I really only think it'd take like 5 hours to get it up and perfect. That is $300 an hour. It's amazing. Over time, doing this over and over, you'll get good at doing it. Like I'm at the point where I don't even have to compare prices anymore because I already know the value of them. With your deal found, you now need to make sure you write down how much you bought it for. Once you do this with a couple cars, you'll be able to go back and see if you actually got a good price and how you can get a better price. You can track all your flips with this tracker I made. I made it so it'll do all the calculations for you and tell you all the important statistics you need to know when flipping cars. Now, here's 4 tips for you that'll get you even more deals. To get the best deals, searching for them should be a daily habit. And I mean not checking once a day, but checking several times throughout the day. Just like anything else you're trying to get good at, it'll make you even better at it and you have a better chance of finding deals, as the best deals are selling within minutes to hours, not days. Number 2, add a profile picture and a short bio about yourself to your Facebook account. It just shows the seller you're a real person who wants their car. There's plenty of listings, so if something seems off or a car isn't a good deal, it's best to just move on and find another one. Number 4, use Kelley Blue Book to get the rough value of cars. To use it, just put your car in and it'll spit out 2 prices. The private party value is what they think the car will sell for on the marketplace. And the trade-in value is what they think you'd get if you traded your car into them or a dealership. At this price, almost any car is worth buying and it's way below what you can get it for. When using KBB, never solely rely on it to buy cars. It's nice for an estimate, but it can be wrong sometimes, so it's best to use the comparing method. But now that you know how to find deals, you'll need to know how to negotiate a cheap price on it. So if you want to learn how I'm able to get thousands of dollars off a car's price, check out this video where I show you my negotiation strategy. And as always, I'm wishing you a lucky day.